Welcome! The Pirates of the Caribbean. We're gonna break down the song, and when I say we, I mean you too. So if you haven't yet, take out your violin and let's do this together. We're gonna do the Pirates of the Caribbean, and I promised you a special bowing technique. You've seen it already. That's the beginning of spiccato, and spiccato is a jumping bow technique. Jumping. That's what we're going to do as well. Two techniques, or two things in one blow. Two flies in one blow. Yeah, that's how you say it, right? So we're going to do... Now, did you have enough time to get your violin out? If no, pinch in later. Okay. So, here we go. The first thing I want you to know how to do is the spiccato jump. We're gonna place, let me put on the first finger here, on the D string. Do you have it? There we go. Let me just, if you have taken out your violin already, that would be great. Let me just see if everything's going well. Let me know if you're there, by the way. Yes, all right. Okay. Going on, there we go. Now, if you have the first finger on the D string, yes, got it. Now place your bow in the middle part. There, got it? And press it in, little pressure on the string, and then we're gonna throw it up. Like that. Easy, right? Here we go. One more time, and whop. There we go. One more time. You have it? Place it in the middle. First finger on the D string. Here we go. Place it in the middle and we're going to throw it up. Now we're going to go back. We're going to land again. Joseph Licari is there. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning, a Facebook user. Great to see you again. There we go. So place the bow in the middle and we're going to throw it up. And now we're going to land back. We're going to land. Maybe fierce. Pirates of the Caribbean. It's not a loving song. It's not a lullaby or anything. It's fierce. Let's do that fierce. Yeah. Place the bow on the string. I'm going to throw it up in the air like that. Quite a distance. And land. There you go. Got it? So one more time, place it in the middle of the bow, pressure on it, and throw it up. Whop! And then land back again. And we're gonna stop there. If we land, we stop exactly at the same point as where we started. Whop! Got it? There we go. Pressure. Up, land. Now, how does that look? Look at these two notes. You see two notes? And the first note is a little staccato note. There's a little dot under the note, and that means we're going to play it short. But we can also throw it up, and it's going to be short as well. And then the second note, we land, and we're back there. Got it? This is how it looks. Got it? That's easy, right? Okay, this is going to be in the Facebook group, Joseph, and on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. And don't forget to subscribe and ring the little bell so the next workshop you're going to be notified when it is. It's going to be maybe next week, same time. If you want to be notified, subscribe and click on the bell, and we're going on. So one more time, halfway the bow, throw it up, bop, down. Ratan is also there, my students. Are you following? Okay. Now, the next step, we're gonna do 2 notes before. And these 2 notes are the second finger on the G and the open D string, and then up, land. That is it. Got it? Okay. There we go. So the second on the G, open D, 1 on the D, throw him and land again. Got it? And notice that I'm using very little bow, very small piece of the bow on the 8th notes. Look. You don't need more than that, right? And notice the up bow and the down bow, because that's important. You can't really get the same effect if you do the other way around. It's gonna bounce back like that. But if you do it this way around, land at the frog position, you can have this clear. Okay? Now the 2 notes, second on the G, open D, and throw up. Are you with me? One more time. And one more time. That's it. Got it? Now if we're gonna put a little tempo in it, try it with me. 1 and 1 and for the diehards, well, just joking there. Okay, got it so far? Next step, the next 2 bars, it's the same technique, but different notes. But this one is easier. It's on the D string, 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 3. With me? Let's go. 1 and go, land. Whoop, bam. Okay? Now both parts. First part is, got it? 1 and got it? We're halfway. Almost. Now one more time. Go. 1 and what comes next? This one. We can do this with the open A string if you're not used to the 4th finger yet, but I would prefer, we're going to stay on the same string, so use the 4th finger. Got it? 3, 4, 2, 2. There we go. And 3, 4, 2, 2. One more time. 3, 4, 2, 2. Throw it up and land. And land at the frog. Not here. It's going to bounce. You've got full control if you land on the frog. You may be fierce. Pirates! Yeah! Yeah, one more time. 3, 4, 2, 2. That's it. Okay, let's take it from the start. So, remember, there we go. 2 and now it's 1 0 0 1. And that little note that is tied, the last two notes, they're tied, they're played as one. So this is how it sounds. That's it. 1 0 0 1. Play with me. And got it? 0 1 1 0. Sorry, 1 0 0 1. And numbers are never my strongest suit. That's why I play violin. Otherwise I would be an accountant, right? Good. Now let's take this one from the top. There we go. Second on the G string. There we go. 1 and throw. Throw. Are you with me so far? How's it going? Let me know, let me know, let me know. Where do you get the sheet music? Well, there's a good question of a Facebook user whose name cannot be mentioned because I don't see that. I only see the names on, yeah, I do see that in Facebook. So, okay. But sheet music, well, this is still copyrighted music, so I cannot give you the sheet music. But my next view is the whole line. There we are. Let's take it from the top. You remember the first two notes? Let's go very slowly and throw it up high, right? Okay, there we go. And throw. 1 2 3. 3 4 2. 1 0. There we are. Got it? One more time. We're going to leave those two last notes because they're sort of the upbeat for the next line. All right? So let's take it from the start again. They're the same notes. You've seen that correctly. Good. Let's go. 1 and throw. One more time from the start. And okay, one more time, but now we're going to do a little more tempo to it. Are you ready? Okay, let's go. And I know you cannot type because you're playing, right? Good. That's wonderful. I love that. Let's go. 1 and good. One more time. And little more tempo. All right. Since you're asking. 1 2. More time. More time. You've got it, right? Okay. The video is going to still be on YouTube and in the Facebook group and on the Facebook page of Creative Violin, and so you can repeat it for yourself. We're going to move on. Okay. The second row. Now I said skip the last two notes of this line, right? Now we're going to remember them because they're the upbeat for the next line. So that is the sorry for that. The second finger and the open string, right? There we go. Remember, these are the last two notes. Exactly the same as the first two. But they're leading into the next line. Here comes the next line. Ah, that's almost the same. So we already studied that because we studied the first 4 bars, and these are almost the same. Just another ending. Let's go for that. So we're going to start with, let's start right from the top of this line. It's the throwing up, bum, land, 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 2, 2, and now just 1, 0, 1. That's it. Look at the difference. We had at the end, and now we have, this is even easier. How about that? Okay, let's start from bar 6, the beginning of this line, that is. Okay, throw up the bow, 1 and 3. Yeah, one more time. We can remember these last 2 notes. Yeah, let's play them. 1 and whoop, there we are. Got it? That's the easy thing. Oh yeah, tempo. You want tempo. Let's do the tempo. These 2 notes, the last 2 notes leading into this line. There we go. One more time. 1, 2. One more time. 1, 2. That's it. Okay, remember the last 2 notes of this line. Again, same notes. We know them by now. The 3rd line, there we go. We are now in bar 10. You can see that. The beginning of the line, bar 10. Let's take this one slowly because we're going to the A string. So I'm going to take it really slowly right from the top, from the first note that you see here. We throw it up again, land, and now 1, 3. You can do a 4 and a 0. So let me play that for you. 1, 3, 4, 0, 4. We throw it up on the 4 and we land on the 0. Got it? The 4 on the D string. Those are the 2 A's in bar, in the second bar you see here. See, 4th finger and the open A string. Okay, so from the top, 4, 0. Got that? One more time. And 1, 1, land, 1, 3, 4, 0. And if you're not used to the 4th finger yet, let me get that in the picture. If you're not used to the 4th finger, you play 2 open strings, and that would go like this. 1, it's a bit easier, right? Open. So the second bar is 2 open strings. And if you are used to the 4th finger, don't be lazy. Use the 4th finger. The 4th is with you. Okay, from the top, 1 and 1, 1, 3, 4, 0, and now 0, 1, 2, 2, up, and now 1, 0, and 1, 1 on the A and on the D string. That's it, right? Let's take the 3rd bar. Those are the 2nd finger, low 2nd finger on the A string, and then 1, 0, 1, 1. And you can do this 1, 1. You can move it over like that. But if you're going to do that quickly, you're going to lose time. So what I do is I put my 1st finger, if you can do this as well. Train it slowly, of course. Place your 1st finger on both strings. Then the only thing you have to do is with the bow. You see, my left finger does nothing. And I can play really quickly. Try to do this with with changing, with jumping. So get used to it. If you can, just place the finger on both strings. Yeah? Okay, let's take it from the start of this line. So the 1 on the D string, there we go. Throw it up again, and 1, land. 1, 3, 4, 0, 2. Got it? Okay, it's a low second finger there. If we have a second on the D string, then it's a high second finger. That's because of the sharp right in the key signature, right? Okay, so high second on the D string, low second on the A string. Got it? You have to just know that. All right, let's go for that. 1, 1. 1, 1, 3, 4. Both. Lock them both. Got it? Okay, one more time. There we go. And 1, land. 0. And one more time. And tempo. Double. 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 Yes, I remember that. Otherwise I forget. I was lazy. I did 2 open strings. Ah! 4th finger there. The 4th is with you. There we go. Don't be lazy. Keep up the good work. Doing great. Still with me? And now, the last 2 notes, they're different. No, no longer. It's now 1, 2. And remember the high second finger there, right? Right? Yeah. It's the F sharp. Okay, remember them. 1, high 2. The next line. Well, what do we get here? 3, 3. And we do a 0 because we're continuing on the A string. Then we do the open string. If we stay on the string, then we do the 4th. If we go on to the next string, we can use the open string. Little rule of thumb there, right? Okay. There we go. 3, 3, 0, and there we go. Double. Double. Got it? Slow. Double. Double again, right? On both strings. Good. Okay, one more time. How are we? We have to start with the oboe there. The last 2 notes is up, down, and then up, up, down, up. Got it? Okay, going on, and we ended with an oboe, and we can start with the oboe again. No problem at all. All right, so up. That's it. So before the 1, if you see the 1, I'm going to explain that. You see 1, 3, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2. Remember high second, right? Okay, the beginning of the row. So oboe, 3, 0, double, up, 1, 3, 2, 2. Okay, now we're gonna have a look what's happening here. What's happening? This last bar, you see these 2 notes coming up again? We remember them, right? And then you have the rehearsal mark. This is the big bar line, the fat bar line with these two little dots, that means repeat. Where do you have to go to? We have to repeat right from the beginning, or there's a contra rehearsal sign. Now, if we rehearse, we're gonna arrive at this same point, and you see there's 1 and there's a 2. That means 2 bars, so the 3rd and the 4th bar in this line is under the 1, and you see the 5th and 6th bar of this line is under the 2. That means under the 1 you play the first time, and the notes under the 2 you play the second time after you repeat it. So if I'm playing the whole song, you got it? And then I'm reaching this row, bar 14, here on this page. And now I'm going to play the 1, the first time that is. 2 notes. Now I have to repeat. I'm going to go all the way back. Let's go back. And there you see the contra repeat signs. You see the sign, these other fat bar line with the 2 dots, but now the other way. So we don't play these first notes. We play from, because these 2 first notes we already had under the 1. Remember? So we start. Second line. Third line. Fourth line. And now, watch out. Now I play these 2 notes. Now I'm not going to play the notes under the 1 anymore. Just get a little, I have to go to the, here. No, I'm not going to do that. Now we don't play the 1 anymore. We go straight to the 2. To the 2 bars under the 2. So I'm going to play this line again from the start. 3, double, and these 2 notes. I'm going to skip all what is under the 1, and I'm going to go right to the 2. That's it. That's how it ends, right? So the first time you have to repeat, you play the notes under the 1, and if you have repeated, then you skip the 1 and go directly to 2. Just like in the Monopoly game, right? So I'm going to play the first line when I still have to do the rehearsal. Under the 1. And then back to the start, okay? Now I have played the whole thing. I'm arriving here at the 4th line again. I'm going to show you in a minute. 4th line, so the beginning of the line that you're seeing here. And now under the 2. That's it. Got it? Let me show you the whole thing here. Okay. Now, we have 4 lines here. The 4 lines are actually the whole first part of the song. Actually, that's the only piece I'm going to do for today. But that's enough, right? Good study. Okay, so let's go right from the top. We have this little upbeat, and then you see this contra rehearsal line. You see that? The fat line with 2 dots. That is the point we have to start when you repeat. Okay, there we go. So the first 2 notes, the upbeat, what is what we call it. Second line, 1. Go to the 3rd line and 3rd line. 4, 0. Slow second. Double. We play under the 1 now. 1. Repeat. There we go. See it? Go to the third line and third line. 0. Low second. We go to the 2. That was under the 2, right? That's it. How does this song go on? That's how it goes on. Well, no need for that. This is the major part that we have to do. Okay, I'm gonna do it one more time. Play along with me. We're gonna do it slowly. Play with me, right? So the first 2 notes, they are not a complete bar. We call that an upbeat. So it's an incomplete bar at the beginning of a song, of a piece, right? So this upbeat goes, and then it actually starts. And that's where you do the rehearsal. Okay, let's go for that. 1, 2. Throw it up. And up, land. Hatta. Second row. Third row, third. Up, fourth, 0. Low, second, double, double, 1, repeat, first row, sorry, fourth row, and we go to the 2, 0, 1, 0, that's it, the 2, and that's where we end, see? Okay, and that ends with a double bar line as well, but without the dots. The dots mean rehearse, do it again. All right, so the 1 is the first time you play that. If you repeat, the second time you play that. So skip the 1 the second time. Okay, let's do this one more time and add a little tempo to it. Are you ready for it? Okay. Well, and by the way, normally this piece is written originally in a 6/8 time signature, a 6/8 or even 12/8. There's a little variation, but I can tell you that it reads quite difficult. And I wrote it down in the 3/4 measure and it reads completely easy. So I decided just to go for that one. It's not the official way of writing it, but you know me by now, right? Okay. 1, what's the tempo? Do it. 1, 2. Throw. Repeat. Two. That's it. You're a pirate now. Well done, well done, well done. Okay, I love that. If you could follow, let me know. You can write comments beneath the videos in the Facebook group, Facebook page, or on YouTube. And if you're on YouTube, subscribe and hit the bell. If you hit the bell, you're going to be notified when I do the next song breakdown. And you know what? You may do a suggestion for me. Give me suggestions. What do you want me to do? Yes, yes, I got one remark here. 3/4 is really easy to follow. This is why I chose for that. Yeah, okay. So Thank you for joining me. Hit the bell button. You're going to be notified because I'm going to do a lot of these song breakdowns. And if you have any suggestions for me, because I don't know what I'm going to do next, I really don't know, give me a little your request. And if I think, well, that's great, then I'm going to do that for you. It's going to be next week, so be there next time. And once more, thank you, and subscribe, leave your comments, and be gentle. Bye-bye. Have fun playing.